Hello everybody, my name is Kristen. For those of you guys that don't know me and never have been to this channel, I'm sorry for the hot mess that I am today. I've been cleaning things up. This has been a long-awaited video, I know, for those of you guys that have stuck around over the last, 4 years. 4 years? Oh my god. So anyway, my channel is going to be going through a rebranding, and before I upload any other video to this channel, I want to make this video, and I want to make it short and sweet, so that people know why I'm doing it. So, about 18 years ago, I started this YouTube channel under the name Oh Emergency, which is why my username is typically Oh Emergency. It's a combination of the songs Oh Star and Emergency by Paramore. Anyway, that's how I made it. And I've really been working hard on thinking about how I want to rebrand the channel. At first I was going to rebrand it to strictly classical music from Let's Play, because when I first started this channel I uploaded a lot of my singing videos. The very first singing video I ever uploaded was not good. I admit it wasn't good, and people to this day will make fun of me if they see it, so I refuse to upload it to YouTube ever again or anywhere. It's probably out there somewhere on the internet, and oh well, it happens. But I decided that I was going to get into gameplays or Let's Plays about 2014, 2015, when I was away at college, and I started by doing that. I was having so much fun, you know, the criteria for monetization was different, so I was making a little bit of money that I never got to redeem because I didn't make enough to redeem said money. But yeah, I definitely did that, for one. I'm not centered, I know, and it's gonna bother people. Let me see if I can move here real quick. And I worked really hard. And then I decided, when I found a YouTube channel that I really enjoyed watching, who they've retired now, kind of in a way, Two-Step Violin, I was like, whoa, I want to make a classical music channel and talk about my love for opera and, you know, all this other stuff. 2020 hit. We all know what happened in 2020. Not saying. We all know what happened. And my life totally changed. You know, I basically lived a sheltered life for a while. You know, I'm fine. I'll always be fine. But I wasn't really allowed to do music as much as I would have liked. So I stopped doing music, I stopped uploading, I stopped doing a lot of things in 2020. And then in 2021 my dad got sick and subsequently passed away. It is what it is. It happened. We're moved on from it. You know, nothing's gonna bring him back. It's fine. And that's when my life started to turn around. I joined a community choir here in my city. I was at a job already, because 2020 I also switched jobs, so I was also busy and I didn't have time to film videos because I worked overnights. So if my time wasn't spent at work, it was spent sleeping. And, you know, I like my job, don't get me wrong, my job is fun. I'm still there for almost 5 years later, even after quitting and coming back. But yeah, I really enjoyed it, and, you know, I got into more things. I started getting more creative, started opening up my creative side more, and in 2023 I had shoulder surgery. I had a tear of my rotator cuff, and I had to have my rotator cuff repaired. And I thought for sure, I was like, yeah, you know, I'm gonna start filming more YouTube videos. You know, it's gonna be great. I didn't film any YouTube videos, I don't think. Maybe one or two. Maybe I live streamed a couple times. I don't remember. I think I did live stream, actually. I live streamed when I had my thumb surgery in 2019. But yeah, so 2023 was kind of a rough year for me. And then 2024 hit, and things seemed like they started to look up a little more, but not really. I was still very stressed out, and I'm trying to make this quick and short and to the point. And, you know, I just, you know, well, 2023 I also found D&D, Dungeons & Dragons. Was it? Yeah, it was 2023, because it was while I was out on my LOA from work. So yeah, I found Dungeons & Dragons, and I found my new love. But, you know, a lot of things are a love-hate relationship for me, or they just don't work out at first. And the group that I played with was very, very nice to an extent. Our DM was a jerk half the time. My cat is moving a box. You wanna come up and say hi, babykins, huh? No? Come on! And, yeah, so that happened. And then the end of 2024 to the beginning of this year, 2025, I found an amazing group of people at the library that play Dungeons & Dragons with me, and it's opened so many doors. I've started going back to college, you know, I started wanting to sing more, and there's been a lot of trying times this year so far for me, but we're gonna make it work. And one of my New Year's resolutions, or my goals for 2025, was to start being more active on my social medias, like YouTube, Twitch, TikTok, if it's still around in a little while. You know, where I can be active, I want to try to be active more. My Twitch, hopefully I should have set up by the end of June again. I'm not sure if I'm going to keep the Queen static name there, or if I'm going to do Queenie's Cozy Tavern over there too. Anyway, that gets to my next point. My channel name is changing to Queenie's Cozy Tavern. Basically what we're going to focus on here and on TikTok and on Twitch, you know, is a cozy environment. We're going to talk about music, whether that be classical, pop, whatever. We're going to talk about music, we're going to talk about video games, we're going to talk about Dungeons and Dragons, we're going to talk about things that I like. Crochet, obviously, you know, like crochet projects. This is something I'm currently working on. I'll show you guys the progress on my niece's hexagon cardigan. Like, I'm so excited for the rebrand of this channel, and I don't know how my graphics are gonna look yet, so I might still have the old graphics up when I upload this video, because this is gonna be uploaded hopefully by the middle of May. But I do have a concert this weekend. I'm singing a tiny soloette, which is a whole nother story for another day. I also will be having a new series coming out called Let's Talk About It. I wasn't sure what I wanted my first one to be about, but it's going to be about the Granny Square all-in-one yarn from Red Heart. And I also am going to be filming a second one at the same time that's talking about the Granny Square card deck and the counterfeits that are out there with it. And I'm going to be doing the comparisons in them, and I kind of already started, but I think I'm going to refilm it to be a little bit better, a little bit more in-depth. Yay. Plus, I'm cleaning right now, so I can make space, so I can make a desk, I can have the room, I can have the space that I need to have to be successful at these endeavors. That's why I'm saying my Twitch isn't set up yet. It's there. I've live streamed on it. Every so often I live stream. But you know what? Right now, this is me. Maybe I might live stream on Saturday. I haven't made up my mind yet, but I might live stream on Saturday. I'm really thinking about it. This will probably be up after that, maybe. I don't know. But yeah, I hope you guys like the rebrand. It's going to be Queenie's Cozy Tavern, and we're going to do cozy things. We're going to have a fun time here. We may do some uncozy things, like during Halloween, do some horror games, because I got quite a few of those, and I want to be able to finish them or work on them. But yeah, so stay tuned. You guys will probably see me working on my niece's hexagon cardigan. I either will do a live stream here on YouTube or over on my TikTok channel. I'm excited. Maybe I'll do it on both at the same time. Who knows? But yes, I hope you guys all enjoy. I'm also going to be changing my endings. I'm not going to say share a smile anymore, because that's just, I don't know. I feel like I've grown from there. But anyway, I hope you guys all had a good day. If you like, please like, comment, and subscribe, and ring that notification bell to stay up to date on all the cozy things that the Tavern is about to bring to you. Anyway, hope you enjoy. Have a good day. Bye!